Good day, everyone. I'm Rodelyn Velasco, your discussant for today. So, our topic for today is all about inquiry based teaching strategies, are a powerful tool for educators looking to connect with their students and apply STEM principle. But when first using these strategies, some students will really struggle with the free-form nature that STEM learning can take. The lack of structure can be intimidating and worrisome for those used to the step-by-step nature normally used to teach school topics, especially if they are normally instructed through each step and not allowed to experiment or explore. For these students, this type of learning can be difficult at first, but with some practices, they will soon master this powerful technique. So, what is inquiry-based learning? Inquiry-based learning is about triggering curiosity and fostering critical thinking skills. It is about finding those things that ignite a child's passion and excitement and drives them to want to learn more. By embracing and encouraging inquiry-based learning, we build a love of learning in students that will last a lifetime. To foster this education growth, keep in mind the four different types inquiry instruction and use the one most appropriate for your student project and situation. Next is structured inquiry. Structured inquiry is along the line of traditional teaching methods. The teacher leads the students as they work through the process as a class together. Ancient Egypt as an example where the STEM lesson involves building. With structured inquiry, the teacher gives the lesson, then all the materials with detailed instructions they use as a class to build their catalogs together. Controlled inquiry. Controlled inquiry is done within a framework established by the teacher. The teacher provides the context, starting ideas, tools, and perhaps even some goals. The students apply what they are given and move through the process steps. In this approach, the teacher may let the students design and build their own catalogs. Using their own ideas and inspiration, samples or ideas may be offered, but the students are free to create their own designs, use their imagination, and be creative. Guided inquiry. Guided inquiry involves the teacher choosing the topic or questions. Then the students are left to develop their own methods of inquiry and processes for moving through concepts. For an example, the teacher may teach concepts for engineering and warfare in ancient Egypt. From their student research and while their choice of items from the time period, they are not limited to building a catalog. Due to the freedom and the independent approach used in guided inquiry, students may also choose to do their projects in a different way. Instead of building and engineering, perhaps they want to create a presentation. Pre-inquiry. Allow the students to take ownership over their learning, including topic selection, questions, methods, and goals. In this instance, the teacher lets the students choose whichever ideas they wish under the main umbrella topic of ancient Egypt. They can delve into the topic in any way they desire and explore the concepts and ideas that appeal to them. This requires a lot of self-discipline and comfort with self-directed learning. It is best to wait until the students are comfortable with student and learning before starting pre-inquiry. Learning how to do inquiry-based learning is okay. Learning how to do problem or inquiry-based learning is an important part of the process. Teachers should not expect children to intuitively know how to be self-motivated learners who can embrace the freedom of these approaches. Self-confidence in one's ability to learn is the key to to empowering students to become a lifelong learner. Don't underestimate the importance of spending time teaching children how to learn, how to take ownership of their learning, and also how to work as a team. Working as a team is different from working in a group. Working as a team encourages each member to bring their best strengths and skills to the table, then share those strengths. Evaluating inquiry-based learning. Whether you are using inquiry-based learning as a part of your homeschooling or in a classroom, learning how to evaluate and grade this type of learning requires a shift in the way grading is usually conducted. Test-based evaluation and standard simply no longer apply. With inquiry-based learning, the process and journey is just as important, if not more important, than the outcome. This provides a richness to educational experience, but also a challenge for educators who rely on test and quantitative evaluation. With inquiry-based learning, it can be nearly impossible to evaluate creativity and critical thinking. Start by providing insights and feedback throughout the process. Challenge students to stretch more, apply their critical thinking skills in new ways, and explore potential challenges in new ways. Credit students with how they grow and learn individually through the process. Use qualitative tools rather than quantitative tools to evaluate. Assess engagement and effort. Use reflection tools in problem logs, Socratic discussion in event surveys, and self-assessment. When evaluating students' understanding and learning, look for signs such as appropriate use of vocabulary, the ability to exchange ideas effectively and clearly, their ability to problem solve or present their topic in a way that is supported by explanation, insight, and evidence. Consider building a portfolio to demonstrate knowledge and understanding. This can, this can be an incredible tool for students to see how much they have accomplished. Inquiry-based teaching strategies very strongly into STEM teaching principle by fostering a love of learning and growth in students. It enables them to become a ownership of their learning.